It is another hot day in Arizona, and today we are going to deal with that sunflower over there. We're going to go over there and we're going to cut it down and see if those seeds are dried out, and if not, we're going to hang it.
Good luck.
Oh, that's heavy. Oh
Wow.
my gosh, that's heavy. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. Look at all those seeds in there.
That's cool.
So this whole back area needs to turn absolutely yellow before these seeds are ready to come out. So we're going to take it and put it in the laundry room, hanging upside down where it's got some good ventilation, and let it finish drying, because I don't want the birds to get to it. And we have a heavy bird thing going on here. They're trying to eat our cherries, and now they're going for our apples because we put netting over top of the cherries. So we just have to try to stay in front of all the craziness around here. So Candace, do you want to grab this one and I'll get that other one?
Yeah.
Because he's like kind of toppled
This
over
is
here.
kind of heavy. Right, and then we'll be right back in the laundry room.
And I left some stems so that I'll be able to wrap this around here.
A couple weeks ago, we did the sage. This is how that's doing. I tried burning it last night, but we agreed that it needed to dry out just a little bit more. Oh, you're really gonna get on there.
Yeah, because it's really
Heavy.
fairly heavy.
That's why I was worried about the yarn.
And we'll see. We'll see how tough this yarn is. Okay. And this is the smaller one, so. Okay, you guys, there's one. And now we got the heavy one.
It's just so big.
We're gonna start up here.
Can I do it? I've never done this before.
Just a little bit right here, because we should do it over a trash can. Those are all little flowers that the bees have been busy pollinating. We have pictures of the busy bees.
We do.
The crazy busy bees.
Wow, that's
doing
so
their
cool.
job.
So good.
I tell you, we make more messes than anything else around here. That's okay. If this works out, we'll have enough sunflowers to eat.
And give the birds.
A little bit to the birds, and then we'll be able to roast some.
Oh, that'd be good.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, Candace.
Good.
You guys, I don't know what I'm doing here, but we're trying it out to see if it works. So if it works,
This way, then that way, then this way, then that way.
then
Crisscross.
okay. I don't know. I think that'll work.
Just crisscross it up a little bit.
we're gonna do what we did with the sage and run out of string.
Okay, well, that's good enough. I mean, it doesn't...
Oh, caught it. Caught it. I caught it. Okay, we're okay. Oh, Lord.
Georgia.
Georgia. All right, you guys, now I'm going to tie a knot down here.
And when you're drying plants and flowers or whatnot, they do like a dark space. So the laundry room is actually perfect.
Yeah, I'm going to set a fan in here so that it's also getting good airflow. Okay, let's try this out. Yeah, that's pretty heavy. We'll see. We're going to move this sage. Or, no, this is rosemary. Put the rosemary down there a little bit further. Okay, Candace, I'm going to need you to hold that base, the base, so that I can tie this up. Because, whoops. Shoot. I can't see.
Well, how about we switch sides?
It's okay, I got it.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, we'll switch sides.
Thank you.
Me and my left-handedness here.
This is so heavy. I'm going to consider this my left arm workout for the day.
Okay, let's see. Is it going to hold?
I think you need to tie it one more time.
Okay. Okay, you guys. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Right there. Keep an eye on this and we'll see how it turns out. All right, everybody. I currently have all of my pots and trays drying, getting ready to do the seed starting. Now, it's been actually about 3 weeks from the time that we cut these Titan sunflowers down to now. As you can see, they are completely dry. You can tell by the backs. And the videos that you see before this show them that they still have a lot of green on them, and the stalks are green. And we brought them in here and we hung them, and that was 3 weeks ago. Okay, you guys, we are downstairs, and here's what I have. I have my Titans that I'm going to attempt to put in this bowl, and then I did these chocolate cherry sunflowers. You might have seen them in the garden. Some of those dried out, and I think I'm going to be able to get some seeds out of those. You can already see some of them right here. Look at those. Okay, and then I've got these guys that I already took out of the heads that are a mixture of the yellow ones that I had. Now there's a bug, there's a bug. Okay, he's got to go outside. Yeah. Problem with doing preserving. Sometimes things come inside. Okay, we got him. Oh my gosh, there's another one. Candace was outside last night and she said she saw a bunch of these little beetles outside last night. You know, we're starting to come into monsoon season, and that's when all the weird critters come out. Okay, I think we're good now. Okay, so this is a mixture of all the regular yellow sunflowers that have the multiple heads on them, but there's a lot of excess in there, so I have to go through and separate the stem pieces from the rest of it. So I'm going to work on these and then we'll come back. Scarlett's down here eating any of the sunflowers that fly over onto the floors. Oh. Look at the size of these. They're so big. All right, everyone, I just wanted to pop in real quick and show you this is all the seeds that I got just out of the one big sunflower of the Titan. And that's the remnants of that. And then I also saved about 30 really good looking seeds that I'm going to try to do for next season. And then we'll be roasting these. I'm going to keep going with the other Titan and add it to this bowl. And then we will move forward with roasting. Well, I'm back, you guys. I was starting to do this one and I got a few in here. And I don't know if you can see this, but it's like there's no seed in there. It's just a flat shell. There's nothing in there. These seeds did not fully develop, which is a shame. It was drying out in the raised bed, just like the other one, and I'm not sure why they didn't fully develop. Maybe they didn't get fully pollinated. I'm not sure, but by the looks of it, they look fine. But when you go to pull the seed off, it's just empty. It's flat. I can push totally down on there. There's no seed in there. So unfortunately that one was a loss. And the real pity is I got some in my bowl of my other ones. So when I go to roast these, we're gonna end up with some duds. I'm gonna try to pick out what I can, but definitely gonna be getting some duds. All right, everybody, we're back. I have these Titans all ready to go. I've got them in some water and I got them cleaned out. Discard any leaves or anything like that. Some people have even said that they found worms in theirs. Haven't found any of those, thank goodness. But we're doing that, and I'm choosing to do it in a brine. You don't have to, but some people just do the salt over top when they put them in the pan, and I think a brine, the salt would soak into the seeds better. So we're doing a brine with kosher salt and a mix of garlic and herbs in this brine. So I did a half a cup for the amount of seeds that I had. So they should soak in there really nice. And I need to just keep mixing this. And then I'm going to put a cover on this to keep the seeds down in the water and keep them from floating up on top. I don't actually have a cover. Well, a cover for this wouldn't work anyway because I would need something smaller. But I have a lid from one of my pots that I'm going to stick on top of this. Right now I'm trying to dissolve the salt in the water and the herbs. So when those seeds get set down in there, they will, you can tell that you can see that seasoning in there. You can put any kind of seasoning you want in these. Now I'm gonna let this sit for 24 hours and then we'll have to come back to this. So let's put this lid on there. Get as many of those seeds in there as we can as I'm pushing down on it. So I'm going to take this and I will be dumping that in the sink. I'm going to put this on the stand. So these have been soaking for 24 hours now. They're nice and soft, and they should have totally absorbed that flavoring that we put in there yesterday. Then I'm going to take this colander and dump the seeds in here. Okay, and now I'm going to let that drain out for a minute while I go up in my cupboard. And I'm going to grab my little towels here. I love these towels. You can get them at Walmart. I use them for everything. Then I wash them and they're ready to go again. And I'm gonna lay these out on the table. Okay, I am going to lay this double up on these towels here. So it doesn't seep through. And then I'm going to take these seeds that have drained a little bit more water, and I'm just going to lay them out on this towel, and I'm going to let them dry for a couple hours. Good morning, everybody. We are doing a time-lapse video for you on our sunflower seeds. After I laid them out and had them out to dry, I put them in the oven at 250 degrees. I think it was for 2 hours. It took them a while to dry because they were still a little bit moist sitting on the towels. And then after we took them out, I let them cool, and this is what we have left over. We have a fair amount, and if you can see, that's what they look like. Let me see if I can get that popped out of there. All roasty toasty. There he is. And Candace is going to enjoy that one. So thank you again for spending time with us, and
Good flavor.
yeah, you can really taste the garlic and herbs with the salt.
That's good.
So it's soaked in really well doing it with that brine. That's why I recommend the brine. It gives it time to soak into the seed itself, well, into the shell. So thank you again for spending time with us, and we hope to see you again next week.